I'll do it again.
Cool, that
And
was
then
great.
2, 3, and...
Welcome to the Wildcast.
Welcome to the Wildcast, where Studio 76 does a podcast. I know it's short, but it's gotta last. So sit down and enjoy, you'll have a blast.
Welcome to the Wildcast, everybody.
You keep starting too early.
No! No, I do not. You don't get ready fast enough. That's your problem. You want to fight about it?
Yeah, let's go.
Take it outside. Oh.
Oh, get off the table!
Come here.
Get off my table, Cameron Jackson, or so help me. I got some chicken tendies.
Wow. Not having the microphone on really just opens up a lot of doors, doesn't it?
Yeah, now I can hug people across the table.
And get on the table. Oh, man.
Colin still yells at me, though.
Yeah, it's
I will
Colin's...
still yell at me. I built this table with my bare hands!
You had something that you wanted to talk about last time.
I got a bit of a rant.
Yeah.
Colin's rants are the best. They take up the entire episode. It's great.
I think... I've always... since Game of Thrones ended, I've been making fun of fans of Game of Thrones for being so upset about it. But I think I now understand a little bit of their pain.
Why?
My mom and I have been watching a show on PBS.
Aw,
Don't worry.
cute.
I know.
Oh,
She got me into it. It was pretty entertaining. It's based on the last Jane Austen novel that she wrote before she died, but she never finished it.
What's it called?
And it's called Sanditon.
Sanditon?
Yes, it's like about some like seaside resort or something.
Okay.
That's like being built, and there's the 3 brothers who are trying not to go bankrupt building it, and whatever. She got invested. She got me invested. As weird as it seems, I was invested in a Jane Austen series.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I'm not ashamed of it. It's pretty fun.
I would never.
It's got the main actor from Divergent is in it.
Oh,
And
that's worse.
He's cool.
Really?
He's super cool.
Oh,
in
that
it,
main
yeah.
actor. I thought you meant the female actor.
That's an actress.
No. Oh.
Well,
I should have specified because it
Yeah.
can be used for either. Yeah, but the
Yeah.
main actor guy, he's in it, and he's pretty cool.
Wasn't he in I'm Number 4? Isn't that the same guy?
No, that was
number 1.
Alex Pettyfer. Was that I am Number 4? He was also an Alex writer.
Yeah,
Gosh,
I
you
remember
guys
him being
seen
out.
But anyway, it only
Tell you
had
about after.
Okay.
It only had 8 episodes, and I was expecting a typical Jane Austen ending where everybody's happy and it's sappy and crap.
Yeah.
Come to get to episode 8,
Okay.
and the entire season up to the middle of episode 8, fantastic, loved it.
Yeah.
It was weird, little Game of Thronesy at times.
Uh-huh.
There's like a woman and her half brother, and things get weird.
As Game of Thronesy as PBS.
As PBS will allow. Yeah, they pushed the envelope for PBS.
Really?
It was interesting. Yeah, I'll tell you about it later.
Huh.
But the final
it's
episode,
PBS,
the main girl and the main guy are gonna get together
Dude,
or
everything
whatever.
on PBS is
He
rated
finally.
PG.
I know, so why can't he say anything?
Huh. He just doesn't want to talk about it right now.
Don't worry about it. It's a thing with half siblings that happens, and
It's almost incest.
almost.
Almost consensual.
But
incest.
like to the community, but to the community it is, and there's a whole thing there.
Okay.
But like there's the main girl and there's the main guy, and it's like basically the archetypes that you're familiar with.
Right.
And he confesses his feelings for her, and is like, oh, and he's gonna propose and stuff. Then suddenly a bunch of the resort burns down because of some old dude knocking over a candle. And it's like, oh, we're 80,000 pounds in debt, and it's 1812. This is bad. It's like, oh no, what are they gonna do? And then you find out, oh no, the main guy has to marry this other girl to get the debt taken care of. And it's like, my mom was like, oh, that's not how Jane Austen would have done it. That's terrible. And I'm like, the episode's not over yet. Like, we know what's gonna happen. The main girl is leaving to go back to London, and then the main guy shows up on a horse, and I'm like, see, told you. And he just goes, yeah, be like that, though. I didn't want to let you leave without saying sorry, at least. And then he leaves. And then the last shot of the show is her just sobbing in the carriage. And it cuts to credits, and there's the end.
That's awesome.
It made me so mad.
So
Oh my
this
gosh.
isn't like pure PBS though. This is BBC PBS, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Masterpiece Theater.
Okay. So
BBC. So
BBC,
we can
yeah.
show a lot more.
not on PBS though.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
PBS is very stringent.
Yeah, and like I looked on Twitter, and everyone on Twitter was completely livid and like they're campaigning for a season 2, and it honestly looks like
Of course they are.
it looks like it was intentional that they wanted to do a season 2. It's like, oh, let's give them a crappy ending, and then they'll petition for a season 2, and then we get to make a season 2. Like,
just because you petition to get a season 2 doesn't mean you're gonna get the funding.
yeah,
to make
and
a
then
season 2.
but then like they advertise it as, oh, we're gonna finish the story that she died before she finished. Like, I don't know, it just made me mad.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
So what is this one?
That's
yes.
my thing.
What is
so,
One?
have you guys seen? I think it's called The One. It has like.
Is it a Jet Li movie?
I think so.
Is it a martial arts movie?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen it. I know what you're talking about, but I haven't seen it.
It's so good.
Is it?
Yes.
Have you ever seen?
So I'll explain to the plot.
You'll explain to the plot.
I'll explain to the plot.
Awesome.
Yep, Jet Li.
Yeah. So it's about this.
Okay, yep.
Is it like a Highlander type movie?
So good. So this
Nope.
guy, he's like in the future, and they
Uh-huh.
figured out how to go to different dimensions. And so this guy, he goes in all these dimensions and starts killing himself in all the different dimensions.
Really?
Because there's only 100 dimensions.
That sounds awesome.
And each time he kills himself, all the other of him gets more powerful.
Get stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the more he kills, the stronger he gets. Until he gets to the last dimension, and both of them are equally super strong.
That sounds so. How can I watch this movie?
It was on Netflix for a while. I don't know where it is now.
Like where?
Voodoo, YouTube, iTunes, Google Play,
Amazon Prime.
But
Right there, yeah.
it's
Oh,
I don't.
I'll
Amazon Prime
check
is weird like that. 'Cause
I'll
even
check
if you
it.
have a subscription, sometimes you still have to pay for stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, but I mean, I know how to check and make sure it is included with
Right.
Prime. Like it's a pretty easy thing to check. I want to see. I'm gonna watch that this weekend.
It's a super good movie.
It sounds
A
awesome.
rogue multiverse agent goes on a manhunt for versions of himself. I love it.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it.
At the end, I don't want to tell you at the end, but it's good.
Yeah, don't
It
ruin this
ends
for me.
so well.
How's
I'm
it
like,
14% on Rotten
It's-
Tomatoes?
oh, does it?
It's not on. It's not on.
I hate
Prime.
Rotten Tomatoes so much.
Man.
Yeah.
They just rate stuff so stupidly. Like The Room got like 65% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's not surprising.
It got a fresh.
I mean,
rating.
like from what we've
How?
seen. Oh, because it's a conglomerate. What am I thinking? It's a average just of a bunch of reviews, and as we've seen in Where Streams Come True, like different audiences will review different stuff. So you'll have something that wasn't reviewed by that many people,
Yeah.
Do
but that means
really
it gets a
well.
much higher percentage score.
Generally speaking.
Yeah,
Because
generally
you'd think it
speaking.
would get like a really low score though if it was
But-
only by a few people.
But if those few people really, really like it,
Yeah.
It's only reviewed by the
Yeah, like if
people
it's
that
only,
like
if it's
it.
reviewed by
I mean,
5 people and 3 people like it, then that's a really high score. If it's
Stargate
reviewed
would
by
be that way.
Mm.
Only a handful of people watch Stargate, but those
Right.
people love Stargate.
Mhm.
I-
Does
I wanna watch that
IMDb
movie.
do that?
IMDb.
Yeah, do they
They
do
have
that?
they
with
have
their-
user reviews, but the reviews are more
IMDb
just
has
stars.
their own review.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's more reliable, or is it just?
Not necessarily.
No, I don't. Well, honestly, I don't even think if it uses a numbering system, I
It
don't
doesn't.
treat it as.
it uses stars. IMDb is stars.
Yeah, but it's this
Yeah, it's
many
still a
stars
number,
out
though.
of
True.
this many.
True.
Anything that uses that kind of system, I don't really like because it's so hard to numerically
Classify.
define how good something is.
It really is though.
Says the guy that numerically defines all the Disney movies.
No,
that
we
we're
don't.
watching.
We don't numerically define those. We put them in order.
Yeah, we put them in
Well,
order
that's
of
kind
best
of
to least.
numerically
It is, but it's
defined.
not. We're not giving it X out of 10 or X out of 5. We are just saying out of
Yeah.
the 7 movies we watched, this is where this fits.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes
So
sense.
yeah, I mean, because I remember I was doing so before I started the channel that I'm doing now. I had a different channel that I was
Here he goes
doing.
again.
I know I got a shameless plug.
Here I go again
Um,
on my own.
Don't sing.
We have to sing in one podcast or each episode.
Why?
Once.
So you can demonetize it?
Yep.
But I was doing gaming, and I was doing like $20 games, and I was reviewing the $20 games like GameStop.
Oh yeah.
It's so hard to do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's really difficult for me.
Mm-hmm.
A really good way of doing movies, like reviewing movies, in my opinion, though, is not the numbering system, but like how I would do it is popcorn sizes.
Oh yeah.
So like a kid-sized popcorn it was terrible, but like a large size is good, and like you
How
said,
many sizes are there?
so you have kids, small, medium, large,
Look up.
and then but the large you can also do the refill,
Okay.
which the refill is just like it was phenomenal.
So it's 1 to 5 stars.
Yeah, but for me the popcorn made more sense than stars,
Right.
and it's unique. You know, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, I'll tear through some popcorn.
I have so much popcorn at home
I
right
love
now.
popcorn.
Let me tell you, I've got like a giant bag of it that I haven't gotten into yet.
Is it just regular popcorn?
It's yeah,
Like movie theater.
movie theater popcorn. Yeah.
Nice.
See, we have one of those kettles in my house
Yeah.
to do like the movie theater, like the fresh popcorn. So good. So good. So bad for you, but so good. It is so good. Ugh.
My professor brought popcorn in once during research methods.
Alt?
Yeah,
Why?
Why?
because he's both insane and awesome and bad at the same time.
He brought donuts for us.
He did. He brought donuts once.
I think he brought it. It was the class after the snowstorm.
Oh, really?
I think it was an apology for still having class that day.
He's like.
There were
the class
7
isn't
people
great,
in
but
class.
he's a great professor.
He's a good professor. It's the material is so hard
Yeah.
to understand, and in my opinion, it should not be a class. Like, it should
Well, it
not be a
definitely shouldn't-
required.
Yeah, it shouldn't be required. Generally required class.
For
Have you taken this class yet? How have you not?
Collins is like a junior, dude.
I'm a junior.
I'm a senior.
You're not a senior, are you? Really?
Are you saving all the bad classes for last? Have you
Yep.
taken comm law?
Dude, you're gonna hate
You're
life
gonna
your last
kill yourself.
semester.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Comm law.
Wait, research
and-
methods, is that a comm class or is that the
Yeah,
one that's...
it's a comm class.
That's not library science? Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh my
libs.
gosh, have you not taken that either?
No, I have taken that.
Oh,
Libs
okay.
was so
I tested
easy.
out of it.
I took the business version of Libs.
There's a business version?
I forget what it's called, but yeah, I took it, and it was the easiest
Is
class
it
I've ever
Bibs?
taken.
Business libs?
It might be actually. it was like the base business administration class.
Mm-hmm.
When I took it, and then I remember sitting there in the class just going, "What is this? Like this has
Yeah.
nothing to do with business administration."
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're learning how to use the library, how to use the databases, and like all that crap. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
so
That's
dumb.
research methods?
No,
Huh?
that's
no.
Libs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Research methods is a whole nother
It
beast.
teaches you how to do research papers, which
Do you have
you're
to
never
do-
going to use because
do you have to do research papers?
Yes.
yeah, you have to do one research paper.
Then you have to critique the same paper like.
Can I
4
turn in the
times.
same paper that I did for comp theory?
Nope.
How do I know?
Because you have to actually go out and like
Right.
Because
survey people.
well, that and
stuff.
and once you do a
Dumb.
paper, they actually put that paper into the database
Oh yeah, and turn it in or whatever.
for check or what is
turn
it?
it in.
Is it turned in? Yeah.
It's
yeah.
called Turnitin.
But that's to make sure that you're not plagiarizing your own.
Dude, I had a professor
assignments.
once that used Turnitin as like the official grading thing.
Oh really?
Yeah, he didn't just use it for for just like
That's
reference.
awesome.
So I got like I think it was a 48 out of 50
Uh-huh.
on my essay because one sentence matched something that was in someone else's
Oh,
paper.
that
And I'm like, I
sucks.
just happen to have the same wording as somebody else.
That's a bummer. See,
Yeah.
and actually in Alt's class, he was talking about all the critiques that we've been doing.
Yeah.
He used to make those group assignments.
Oh.
So I'm
yeah.
wondering if we don't have the group assignment this
I-
semester.
I did that.
You did the
I
critiques.
think so, yeah.
You did it as a group assignment?
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't done any group assignments yet.
Oh, wow. He just got rid of them?
I think he did, finally. And I'm so happy.
Dude, I liked it because I only had to do like one piece of the critique.
Oh, see, I
And
don't mind.
Everybody else was like, okay, I'll do my piece.
I don't mind doing the
And
critique.
then we just slapped them together.
The critique is so easy for me.
Mm.
Like, I don't mind it at all.
I just like doing less work.
Yeah. But he's making, like, they're a page. They're a page
Right.
and change.
Yeah.
Like, they're not long, they're not difficult. And I don't know. The only thing I had an issue with was I skipped class last week. So I had to email him and say, hey, like, what part of the paper am I supposed to use for this assignment? And he's great. He'll text you. He'll message back. I'm like, oh, it's this.
He texted you.
I have my
You're like, what?
I
How did he get my number?
I have my senior seminar professor's phone number. We talked on the phone because I had to skip class for that David Brooks event that I did,
Oh, yeah.
and I was just like, I have to skip class this day. What are we going over? And he goes, we're going over this. Just call me though, and we can talk about it. So
Yeah.
that's what we did, and it was great. It worked out really well. Collins, did you burp right there?
Yeah, it looked like you were about to throw up and you just burped, I think.
I inhaled some Monster.
You inhaled some monster?
Well, an accident, you know.
How's that feel?
It doesn't feel good.
It's not great.
No.
You're not really supposed to inhale liquid.
You want to shut up, Cameron Jackson? My goodness.
My phone is exploding because.
What
of
else do you want to talk
management. Seen Sonic yet?
I've not seen Sonic yet.
I have not seen Sonic either, and I'm sick of all these people getting happy about it.
I want to go see it. Like I still want to go see it. I might go see it tomorrow, depending on what time I get done with everything else.
No, go see it.
I might go see it tonight.
Go see it next week.
Why?
I'm free next week.
Are you?
Yeah,
Well, we need to
that's
figure
right.
out when we're gonna do the ghost hunt.
Yeah.
Are we gonna still like we're still doing it?
Yeah,
right?
we're still doing it.
Okay. Gosh, I know you're sick of me asking.
He's so
that.
clingy. Don't.
So you guys think Jim Carrey is gonna be any good in the movie though?
I've heard he carries the movie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I thought
I'm
maybe
sure he's fantastic.
he like lost some of it because he's been spending the last like 5 years doing art. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I've heard he carries it.
Oh,
Like
okay.
he is awesome in that movie.
That worries me even more though.
That he carries it.
Yeah, I mean you
Well,
can't
he's
have one
playing
character play the whole
Robotnik,
thing.
like-
Yeah, the villain carries a lot of movies though.
I don't know. I mean,
Well, here's the thing. If you are expecting a Sonic movie to be good, then you don't know anything about Sonic.
that's why I'm not
Yeah.
watching it because I don't expect it to be good.
See, my thing is I want to go to the movie theater. I love that experience, like sitting in the theater,
Absolutely.
popcorn, all
Yes.
that, everything about it, unless
Yes.
there's a crying child.
Oh.
Then I'm like, no, get that out of here. And that being said, like this movie is just a really good excuse for me to go to a movie theater.
Yeah.
In my brain to go sit and watch a movie.
We didn't go see Cats. We thought we
Thank heavens.
I haven't seen that yet. I'm gonna. Go
I did
see
not
it.
agree to go see Cats with you.
Yeah, you did.
Did I really?
No, I
Yeah, we
agreed
were
to go
gonna-
see Cats.
Okay.
So I don't remember talking. I don't remember
Well, that's
agreeing
a
to
big
that.
cookie.
That was a very.
Where
large
did you
cookie.
go to get a cookie?
The Union.
You don't have cookies in the Union?
Yeah, they're right next to the register where you get our chicken.
Oh, okay.
They're,
yeah.
How much? Their cookies are like what? $1? $1.50?
$1.19. They're at every store.
Yeah, they're all over the
They're
place on
cookies.
campus.
All
They're
right.
pretty good.
They are
They're pretty
life,
good.
man.
They're pretty good cookies. Not as good as Costco cookies, but you know, Costco cookies are
I got
dang
that
good,
Costco
sorry.
Cookies.
dang good. I swear. You have to edit that out.
Yeah.
Censor
Doug.
censor that too.
How do you feel about video game movies?
I don't like.
I was actually gonna ask the same thing. I
There
just
are
saw it.
there are two video game movies.
in development. right now.
No, well, there's like over a dozen, but like stories that came out recently. First is they came out with the posters for Monster Hunter.
I
Oh,
think that
yeah.
would be I think that could be a really cool movie.
Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
Playing the Monster Hunter games, the story's kind of garbage.
Well, that's the thing though. But they
Because it's all about the monsters.
I've
And
never
so
played
if you go
it.
into a movie and the story was of the base game that everybody loved is garbage,
But-
how good do you think the movie really is going to be?
okay, but honestly, look back
Well,
at
and-
Godzilla. Godzilla is a movie about a monster, but
And I've
the
never
the
seen
new
a Godzilla
one,
movie that was really good.
the new ones. I like the new ones. I
Well,
thought, at least the new one. The
counterpoint,
first one.
The
No, I've
creator
seen
of the
both.
Monster Hunter movies is the same creator who did the Resident Evil movies, and Resident Evil has a good story.
The
But then
movies
they-
don't follow the book games though, do they?
Exactly. So
It's gonna be
you
its
it's
own
gonna
can't-
be kind of a
thing.
spin-off kind
Yeah.
of thing. Oh.
It's gonna be about people.
Well, it's always
Movies
about
are only
people.
movies only
I don't
they're
know.
only about people. You can't do a movie about monsters. The monster is just like a background character.
Mm.
Like God, that's why Godzilla
You hunt the
was.
monster.
Huh?
Yeah.
You kill the monster.
What?
In
What's
Monster
cool-
Hunter, you hunt
Oh
the
yeah,
monster.
yeah, you
Yeah.
kill the monsters.
Duh.
Well, what's funny
But-
about Monster Hunter is they don't say that you're going to go kill the monster. They say you're going to hunt it because you're doing it for research.
Yeah, you're researching it.
You're researching it by killing the whole
Yep.
species.
Yeah,
Causing genocide.
exactly. Then there is one moment.
I know they're doing Uncharted with Tom Holland.
Right, we talked about that.
Yeah,
Did
we
we?
talked about that a little bit, yeah.
But
Love
I want to
that.
talk about the Borderlands movie.
We already
Borderlands.
have that movie. It's called Mad Max.
Well,
Hold on.
it's possible
Is it-
to have two movies that involve cars in deserts.
Is it though?
Yes, it is.
Are they? The
How
only
far in
thing.
production is it?
It's
And-
probably
and, like,
pre-production,
if you've
not very far.
Played a Borderlands game, it's
Oh,
not the
it's-
same as Mad Max.
It's bonkers.
Yeah.
I love Borderlands.
And-
I think it's
and,
so
like,
much fun.
Directed by Eli Roth, written by the Chernobyl writer. I think it's going to be great. There was a Eli Roth put out something.
Kicking that thing.
I wasn't sure if I had faith in him, but I have a lot more faith in him now. That he put out a call to Borderlands cosplayers, and he's going to select a few to be killed in the movie.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is so
He's like,
cool.
yeah, I don't know. He didn't say exactly how he's selecting them,
Uh-huh.
but it's like it's an opportunity to be killed in a very gory way in the movie, which makes me think it's gonna be rated R. Which would be
it better
great.
be.
Yeah.
My question with the Borderlands movie,
Like, how cool would that be?
Is
Just
it
to
gonna
a
be-
psycho and get shot in the head by a vault hunter?
is it
Yeah.
gonna be live action or is it gonna be like the cell shaded
It's gonna be live
computer
action.
animated? See, I almost want to see more of the cell shaded computer
Yeah.
animated. I think that would look so much better.
That is part of the charm.
Yeah.
That is part of why Borderlands is so popular, is because of the way it looks and the
that
feel.
style to it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do
And
you
the fact that
think
you can outrun your own bullet.
and there are guns that literally to reload you just chuck the gun.
Yeah.
I love that. You just throw it at the bad guy or whatever. It does like no damage, but it's hilarious.
Yeah.
and do you think it's gonna be like just the story of the first game condensed, or maybe the second game
I hope it's
condensed, or a
different
new
from
story?
all- yeah, I hope it's
Well,
a new story.
they could do like a Tales of the Borderlands and do a new story. Like,
Right.
that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Because Tales of the Borderlands, they'll do that pretty well.
Did you ever play the pre-sequel?
I
I played a
played
little bit
like
of
the
it, yeah.
first 30 minutes of
It's
it.
a-
It's actually
little
really
weird.
fun because you're on the moon, so you can jump a mile.
Yeah.
I love that. I love
play
like
as
low
Claptrap?
gravity stuff. I didn't get that far.
Oh, what's the beginning? You can choose Claptrap as one of your characters.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play the
It's so
Claptrap.
funny because when you first click on him, there's a message that pops up. It's like, oh, you made a mistake. You clicked on Claptrap. Choose a new
great.
character.
I love Claptrap.
So good.
He's so funny. And my stepdad actually wants to get Borderlands VR.
Okay.
He,
Oh,
he
yeah,
really
that'd be
wants to
fun.
try that. Dude, Skyrim VR made me so sick. I had it on the PlayStation for like a day,
Mhm.
and it made me so sick. It was so hard to play.
According to IMDb, one of the main characters is going to be from Tales from the Borderlands, but I don't know if that's.
That doesn't really mean a whole
It doesn't have a
lot.
source with
Yeah,
that.
there's a lot
Yeah.
of characters and.
If it's freaking Reese, that would be pretty fun.
I haven't played much of that either.
It's good. It's good.
I have it. It was free
I
like
want.
a year ago on PlayStation Plus.
I mean,
I've got it. I have that. And
If
I
you
have
had to-
Telltale Batman and all that too.
if you had to pick a Vault Hunter to be the main character,
Zero.
Zero?
I love Zero.
Is he?
I
I,
feel
don't
like
think he's a
it
good
would
main
be-
character. Though.
Yeah.
Zero reminds me of Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
From,
I think he should be. I think they should definitely have Zero in it, but I don't think he's a good main.
I think they
character.
should have like the Borderlands 2 characters.
I think the Borderlands
That'd be
2 roster is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got Maya, you got Axton, you got what's his name?
I
The
don't
the,
remember
the heavy
his name.
gunner guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember his
The
name.
dwarf with the two guns.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
He's hilarious. Oh gosh, live action Tiny Tina.
Oh.
I'm down.
Dude, that'd be good.
I'm down.
No.
Someone was saying that they should have Jim Carrey play Handsome Jack.
I'm about it.
All right.
I'm
yeah.
way about it.
I'd be down for that.
Okay, here's a question. Who Willem Dafoe as Joker? Is it Willem Dafoe? Guy who
Too
played
old.
Green Goblin?
Yeah.
He's too old.
You think
Yeah.
so?
Yeah.
He can't play.
I think he would
Joker.
be a really cool Joker.
No, you just push him down the stairs and breaks all of his
But
old brittle bones.
If they did something more along the lines of like
I don't think he's a crazy
Killing
enough
Joke, because that's an
But I
older
don't
Batman.
I
want
don't-
Killing Joke.
I don't
Really?
see. I
No.
don't see Willem Dafoe as a crazy enough
He,
person.
he did a
or
good job
actor.
as Green Goblin though.
He's like a kind of like a funny crazy. Like him in the
Mm.
lighthouse is.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen that one either.
Yeah, he's like this crazy old
Is
lighthouse
he?
fisherman
Just
dude.
Oh, okay.
bonkers. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. I think he'd do really well as Joker.
I don't know. He's, as far as I've seen of him, which I haven't seen a lot. I don't know how physical of an actor he is.
He was in Aquaman.
Yeah, but he didn't do a lot of physical stuff.
Yeah, he did.
Not really.
He was training him.
Well,
That
I mean,
whole
like,
fight
as
on the
in, like,
beach?
The way he acts, he's not super physical.
Okay,
Like
okay.
the way Joker is very physical.
Yeah, he's moving a lot. I get what
Exactly,
you're
yeah.
saying. I thought you were saying like the role, like he didn't do any physical. I'm like, no, he was in a fight.
I think that guy who's playing Morbius could be a good Joker.
Isn't that Jared?
No, Jared Leto. Gosh,
He
dang
already
it.
was, and it was not a good one. He was just there.
That's what we call comedy.
No, it's
Except
not.
didn't get the joke.
We don't call that comedy on this podcast.
We call that heresy.
We call that get the heck out.
How do you think he's gonna be as Morbius though?
I think he could pull it off.
The trailer looked good. I don't know.
I haven't seen the trailer yet. I
Maybe.
tend to avoid trailers, especially if it's a movie I know I'm gonna go see.
See, I couldn't avoid it because it popped up on YouTube's ads.
You have to.
So I was just like, okay, I guess I'm watching this now.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Now,
Eli
correct me if
Roth
I'm-
played the Bear Jew in Inglourious Bastards? That's Eli Roth.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to think of the character.
Cameron's like, gears are turning. gears
I
are
always
turning.
imagined Eli Roth as this like older, like Guillermo del Toro aged guy. Guess not.
Guillermo del Toro, watch him be like 30.
Okay, that guy making a Borderlands movie, I can get on board.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Guillermo del Toro.
No.
Not Guillermo
Not
del Toro.
after
I'm talking
that
about Eli
fish
Roth,
movie.
like
You're
the guy
talking
who
Eli-
played
Okay.
like the Bear Jew energy
Yeah.
in a
yeah.
Borderlands movie.
Dude, have you? I don't think either of you guys watch Family Guy.
No,
Watched a little bit.
I watch good shows.
There's an episode where they make.
Shoot.
I think it was Was it Family Guy or The Simpsons? It was one of the two. They make fun of George R.R. Martin and just like how old he is. So funny. Oh my heck, it was hilarious.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe...
You're wrong.
So, Morbius,
Yes.
The living vampire.
Yeah.
is he the vampire that, spoiler alert, kind of like takes in hand of killing Spider-Man? Is he that guy?
What?
I don't know.
Takes in hand. What do you mean?
He's
Spider-Man
like,
dies?
What?
He tries to kill
so one
Spider-Man.
one of the comics,
Most of his
Spider-Man,
villains do.
Yeah.
Spider-Man dies, and then he like comes back to life, and he like comes out of this like out of
No.
his own body or whatever.
Yeah. No.
It's super trippy, and it's like one of those really weird ones. And I think
You're not
Morbius
thinking.
might have been that vampire.
You're not
that
thinking
was
of.
one of the
You're not thinking of
things
when
that got
Craven
killed.
kills him, are you?
Who's
'Cause-
Craven?
Craven the Hunter. You know who Craven the Hunter is?
No.
He kills Spider-Man.
Well,
and
there's like a
then-
vampire that like sucks out your plasma through these like
That yeah, that's
six holes
that's
in his
Morbius.
hands. That's
Yeah, Morbius.
Yeah,
could be
Morbius.
that.
Okay, yeah,
Morbius
that's
is
the
that.
guy that kind of killed
Killed?
Spider-Man. Yeah, he
Okay.
kind of killed.
But
Every
yeah,
villain has killed Spider-Man.
it's true.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure.
But Craven beats Spider-Man, and then takes up the mantle of Spider-Man for a while.
Okay.
It was like 2 issues maybe,
Mhm.
and then Spider-Man comes back. This was during the Black Suit Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Secret Wars.
But it wasn't the symbiote Black Suit.
Okay.
It was
Oh.
just it was
Was that
just
the one
a
that was
black
It's just
Secret
his
War?
goth phase.
Yeah. What?
Was that the one that was in Secret War?
No, Secret War. He comes back through the portal, and at that point, he has the symbiote suit.
Right.
But you don't know it's
It was
the.
based off of a fan design.
Yeah, you don't know it's a symbiote
Which
suit.
is just black.
Yeah, you don't know it's
Done.
you don't know it's a symbiote suit until much later.
Yeah, because the writers didn't know it was a symbiote.
Yeah,
suit
no
either.
one did.
'Cause
No one
comics
had it
are-
figured out. But
That was dumb.
Planned out in advance, like
I
by
s-
a month.
Venom is so cool. Venom is easily my favorite Spider-Man villain for sure.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was your favorite movie.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna say,
no.
bro.
Your favorite
I would-
movie of all time.
That Venom
Good night,
though,
Mrs. Chen.
that
That's what he says in the
Venom
movie.
looked way better than the Venom we got in Spider-Man 3.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Million
better
times
CGI.
No, but like the character model, not necessarily the CGI.
Where he wasn't like all
Oh.
skinny. and
Yeah, he
weird.
wasn't skinny. He wasn't a carbon copy of Spider-Man with a mouth. He was big and jacked. And
Yeah.
like that is
Spider-Man
what
doesn't
Venom
have a
is.
mouth.
Venom is
That's all.
Venom is supposed to be
Venom.
Venom is supposed to be much bigger than Spider-Man. Like he
Yeah.
always has been bigger than Spider-Man in the
Yeah, I think
comics.
he's been
Mhm.
bigger than Spider-Man.
Not that way.
He made a lot of weird noises in that movie.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Tom Hardy though. I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever seen a movie that I didn't like him in.
Jonathan Hardy.
Jonathan Hardy.
He was actually in was it Black Hawk Down? He was in one
computer
of the-
game.
Huh?
The bullet hell computer game.
He was in one of those military movies, but he was like Collins size.
Really?
Yeah.
Colin.
I said Collins size, like your size.
Mm.
So he's got like big old head and super skinny. It's
it, like,
really,
CGI or
no,
something?
no. He was just really skinny.
Huh.
It was before like Inception and Warrior.
Oh, I forgot he was in Inception.
Yeah, yeah.
Dang.
He was skinny in that too.
Well, he had
He
more
was
muscle on
built.
He had more muscle, but have you ever seen Warrior?
No.
It's a UFC movie. It's got him and
Afka.
Joel. No, what's the other? I don't remember the other guy's name.
Conor McGregor?
Conor McGregor, I'm gonna put you in the kneecaps.
But he plays. So there are two brothers that enter a UFC tournament, and they end up fighting each other in the finals.
Yeah.
And his character is just this jacked ex-Marine, basically.
Huh.
So he's just ripping through everybody, and he is huge in that movie. Like, he is so big. Like, even him in that compared to him as Bane, right. I feel like he was bigger as the UFC fighting than Bane.
Was he Bane? When was he Bane?
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises. Well, he was a character named Bane.
That's right.
He wasn't Bane.
He wasn't Bane
I was
like we
thinking
know
of
him.
like the
No
not the
Venom
guy
or
that goes,
anything.
"Are you afraid of the dark?"
I mean, in Dark Knight Rises, he was big, like he was a big bulky.
Yeah.
But in Warrior, he was big cut, like he was
Right.
lean and just you did not want to mess with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that aesthetic better than
Yeah.
than Tubby Bane, honestly.
Oh, right, Clone Wars corner time.
I don't think we have time
make it
for
quick.
that.
I'm the only one who's seen it. It's pretty good. I'm not going to spoil it because Doug hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
But
this weekend. We'll talk about it next time.
they get to the planet that Echo's transmission was coming from. And
Oh, do they?
yeah.
Nice.
Did they find Echo?
Hey! No spoilers!
Yeah.
Did they find blank?
They find something. They find something, and Anakin has a hologram conversation with Padme, and
It's way too early to find Echo. I think that's gonna run through the whole season.
Oh, okay.
it's like, oh, yeah, Obi-Wan, like, totally knows that there's something between them, but, like, isn't saying anything about it.
I mean,
It's
really,
so funny.
as he should, though. He should
Yeah.
not be the one to bring it up.
Exactly.
That's
and
between
Rex,
him and the
Rex
council.
fully knows about him and Padme.
Oh,
Because
really?
he has Rex on lookout while he's like in the bunker having a conversation with Padme's hologram. And then he comes back and is like, "Oh yeah, here's your helmet back, Rex." And Obi-Wan's like, "Did you at least tell Padme that I said hi?" And he just like looks back at him and then keeps walking.
That's
like,
awesome.
Dang!
I love it. I
Well,
love
thank you
it.
for watching. That's all it's gonna be.
Welcome back to watching this episode of Clone Wars Corner. I've been your host.
It's a sub podcast of this podcast.
Yeah.
Sub podcast of this podcast where we talk about Clone Wars for like a minute.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's it.
Bye.
Thank you for having lunch.
Now that you watched the Wildcast, you can go home and reclaim all the time that's passed. Thanks for watching, everybody.